Hey guys, it's me, Frosty. Uh, this is what I look like. I finally was able to figure out how to use my phone as a face cam, and yeah. So we're just gonna be playing some Call of Duty. I'm just gonna play for like an hour, and then yeah. I'm not gonna post a whole hour, but we're gonna see what we do. So tell me why I'm at Walmart, right? Or so I woke up today, and last night my teacher canceled class, and that was, oh, thank you. So I got to sleep in today, right? And so I'm already in bed or whatever, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta do something. And so I'm like, all right, anyways, and so I'm like, fuck, I gotta do something. And so I'm like, okay, I need groceries, because if y'all could have seen, like my part of the fridge, because I got roommates, if y'all could have seen my part of the fridge, it was empty, it was bad. Okay, but anyways, besides the point. And so I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the store, and I'm like, I don't need my wallet, because I was gonna pay with a different card. So I have a credit card and I have a debit card, and I was gonna use my credit card this time to go to Walmart and pay for my groceries. But I didn't have my credit card on Apple Pay, and I didn't feel like bringing my wallet. And I thought I had my credit card on not Apple Pay, on Walmart Pay. And so I didn't bring my wallet, and so I go, right, and I'm shopping or whatever, and I get to checkout, I'm checking everything out, and first red flag was that I couldn't even fucking scan. So you know, like the ramen packs, you can get like the 12-pack of noodles or whatever in that big ass box. It got the big ass barcode on the bottom. I thought I could scan that and scan all 12 of them at the same time and be done with it. I couldn't do that, and so the worker comes over because the fucking screen starts going red or whatever, and she's like, oh, you guys scan it one at a time. I'm like, oh man, I'm like, I don't even want them no more. And so I didn't even want them, right? And so that was like the first red flag of the day. The second red flag was that I go to pay or whatever, and my debit or my credit card is not, damn, my credit card is not on the fucking Walmart Pay. And so I'm like, oh shit. And so I'm like, okay, let me just set it up. It takes me like 30 seconds to set it up. I'm talking, that's why I'm saying that, I swear. But what's it called? So I go and try and set it up, right? I go on the Discover app to try and find my price tag, and it only shows me the last four. And I'm like, bro, why can I not access my own card information? I try and look it up, and they say some shit like, oh, it's for security reasons, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, man, it's my phone. How you gonna tell me what I can and can't look up on my phone? And I'm like, bro. And so then, what's it called? I keep trying a little bit longer. I can't get it. And eventually, I call the worker over, and I'm like, hey, I'll be right back. I gotta go get my wallet out the car. I actually thought my wallet was in the car. And I go to my car, or whatever. I start looking for my wallet. I can't find my wallet. And so I'm like, and so I just leave. I didn't buy any groceries at first. And so then I'm like, fuck, dude. So then I leave, and I'm getting out of my car when I get back to my apartment. And once I get back to my apartment, I look over in the passenger side of my car, and in between the fucking seats, wow, I'm dragging my ass off. In between the fucking seats, you're not gonna believe it, it's my fucking wallet. And I'm like, alright. I'm like, okay, that's alright, that's cool. So then I had to go all the way back to Walmart to go buy groceries or whatever, and well, the dude had put back my stuff, and I didn't really care because I didn't even want some of the stuff that I got initially in the first place. And so I'm shopping again. And mind you, I got on the AirPod Maxes, you know, the big AirPods or whatever. I got the noise cancellation on, and so I'm just in my own world. I'm checking out my groceries or whatever. And the dude who I initially told that I'd be right back comes up behind me, and he's got the fucking shit out of me. I was like, oh shit, because he was like right here. I was like, god damn. And so then he like tells me, oh, I had to put the groceries back and blah blah blah. I'm like, oh man, you're good, man. You don't even fucking worry about it. But yeah, so that happened today. That wasn't too fucking fun. Dude, what's this lag? I'm not using it. But yeah, that's fucking crazy. How's y'all's day been? I had a test yesterday. I had to do a whole bunch of shit. Oh, I passed. I studied. So maybe that means I passed. The studying goes past. Is that how it works?
Clean shot. Scrambler deleted.
Damn, what the hell, my frames are down. Oh.
Take your Bravo underway.
I didn't know my melee button. I don't play on mouse and keyboard. I usually play on controller, right? I usually play on controller, as you can tell by the fact that I have control freaks, because I'm a gamer. But yeah, I usually play on controller, but my stick drift is so fucking bad. It's unplayable. So I'm just playing on mouse and keyboard until I can get another controller. But until then, yeah. And then it also doesn't help that my Wi-Fi fucking sucks.
Hostile RCXD in your
Too.
AO.
And so I was like, I had to make an executive decision here. Do I play on a stick drift controller and lag, or do I play on mouse and keyboard and lag? And I chose mouse and keyboard for that. I'm using that mouse and keyboard, as you can obviously not tell. And dang. Watch this. I'm about to go crazy. I'm about to go crazy. I'm feeling. Ah, man. Alright. Yeah, I missed y'all, man. I missed y'all. Uploaded. I had to take a little break because I moved out of my my dorm, and then damn, bright ass, like, did y'all fucking see that? Yeah. But yeah, I moved out of my dorm, and so that was like a little hiccup. And then my brother,
Enemy on foot.
man, he's a kleptomaniac. He likes to steal all my stuff, man. And he broke my mic, and then I was like, all right. And so then I didn't feel like doing it anymore. I was a little upset. And then also when I moved back, I didn't even bother to set up my PC.
Losing Bravo.
I just played on my PlayStation the whole time because I was leaving in 3 months anyway. And yeah, and then I didn't upload when I got here because I was focused on school. But now all my massive workload or whatever, it's gone. And so I just have a couple of times here and there. So now I can go back to focusing on YouTube.
Losing B.
So yeah, hopefully I stick with it this time. Consistent upload schedule. I probably won't be playing too many online games. I'll probably play single players just because I'm lagging. But who knows? Maybe I gotta get a new Wi-Fi extender. I have one, but I kind of got a cheap one just because I didn't want to spend too much money on it. But then and it was working just fine actually. Like when I first got here. But one day my Wi-Fi went out and it was over from there. Hold on.
Bravo zone secured.
Peeking. Yeah, this is. Oh yeah. Hold on. Yeah, this is the gold for the zombies. I went and got that just to get the calling card or whatever. But I haven't gone and like
Enemy CUAV
actually
inbound.
grinded it and like finished any games or whatever. Zombies is fun. I've done both of these eggs. I wonder if you can see my calling card. Oh, I don't even have video. But I went and got did both the Easter eggs just so I could get the full calling cards or whatever. You get 4 of them. You get like the regular one for doing the Easter egg, and then since the director mode's coming out during the new since the director mode's coming out on the new season, you also get another one. And so I decided to do that. I did it solo too because none of my friends let me. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I decided to do it solo. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I failed on the Terminus one the first time I did it. I got him down to like 3 HP, and then I died. Alright.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
But yeah, if y'all were wondering how to use your face cam as a if y'all were wondering how to use your phone as a face cam, I found this app on Google. I just looked it up, and it's called Droid Cam. And you download it on PC, you download the app on your phone, and then you can connect it using Wi-Fi, or you can plug in a USB cable. I'm using USB right now because, like I said, my Wi-Fi is pretty trash. So.
Requesting
And
recon
then there's like a whole bunch of different settings. I didn't want to mess with nothing too much, just because I just wanted to but yeah. But yeah. Look, watch this. Why should I do this? Arcane going. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, there's 6 people on that team. What the fuck is it? Oh, here we go. We bring the boom!
Skull plus running.
We bring the boom. I'm actually gonna do that. But yeah, if y'all were wondering how to use your face cam as a I use a face cam. If y'all were wondering how to use your phone as a face cam, I found this app on Google. I just looked it up, and it's called Droid Cam. And you download it on PC, you download the app on your phone, and then you can connect it using Wi-Fi, or you can plug in a USB cable. I'm using USB right now because, like I said, my Wi-Fi is pretty trash. So. And then there's like a whole bunch of different settings. I didn't want to mess with nothing too much, just because I just wanted. But yeah. But yeah. Look, watch this. Why should I do this? Arc ain't going. Oh shit. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, there's 6 people on that team. What the fuck is it? Oh, here we go. Here we go. We bring the boom!
Scout bus running.
We bring the boom. I'm actually gonna do that. Because I'm not doing too hot. I swear, I'm better. I'm better than this. I'm just not really trying to talk. And also, I'm playing on this. If I plugged in my controller, even with the stick drift, I could still go crazy. I would just rather not. It's just a headache and a pain in the butt.
Deploying the assault pack.
Yeah, but if anybody wants me to play a certain game, let me know. As long as it's on the Xbox Game Pass, or if I own it, because my bro Call of Duty, I can't afford a new game. Please. But yeah, let me know. I'm down to play anything that I own and or is on the Xbox Game Pass. Like a horror game. I might even play a horror game to just record it and then just have it saved or whatever. I gotta find a horror game that I haven't seen, otherwise it's gonna be boring, because I won't see it. Oh my god, I'm peeking. Hold on.
Crimson's on their heels. Hit them hard.
Hold on. Yeah.
Scout pulse
Yeah,
activated.
see guys, I'm not that bad, you know. I'm
Enemy
not
sniper shooting.
the best. You know what I mean? I'm peeking. Oh.
Bravo fucking Zulu, Black Ops.
Intel was dead on. We had them on their heels from the start.
Ooh, oh look, it's me. See, I told you I'm not. Oh shit. I told you I'm not that bad. I didn't even know I peeked that hard. Sorry, I had to scratch my nose. But yeah. I feel like I should be a little bit more casual with y'all. I feel like I shouldn't, you know, be... Oh, killed one. Killed you. You know, I feel like that's a little bit boring. I feel like I can sit here and I can look at you and y'all can look at me. And we can become besties, you know? We can become best friends. And I'm not going to sit here and try and change up my language or nothing, you know? I feel like if you like me for me, I can like you for you. Whoever you are and whoever I am, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's a bar, by the way. I wouldn't know nothing about that. But yeah, I mean, it'd be fun, I feel. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. Making content just sounds like fun. Being able to interact with so many different people and everything. It's cool too that you make money off of it, but like I would, if I was able to in the future, like if I had a career, I would do YouTube on the side. I feel maybe like once a week or something, but you know, or like whatever situation I'm in. But right now, I'm not doing nothing. You know, I'm just running away. I don't have a job right now, dude. It's so hard. I've applied to like everywhere, and I applied to Chipotle, dude. Let me tell y'all that. I applied to Chipotle. Not this time. I applied to Chipotle, and I go to the interview or whatever, and I knock it out the park, obviously, because you know it's just a little interview for Chipotle, and cut it. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. And so I think I did get on the interview, and he starts telling me about like how they run their store and everything. So I'm like, oh, okay, bet. And he's like, I'll let you know by the end of the week. I had the interview on Thursday, so I was expecting like a text, email, something on like Sunday or whatever. And so it's Monday, and I get out of class around 3:30, and I go back to my apartment, and I'm sitting there in bed, and I'm like, I should call. And so I call, right? And I get on the phone or whatever, the lady answers, and I'm like, hey, it's me. I was wondering, what's the status of my application? And she goes, okay, let me go ask. And she comes back. She goes, yeah, unfortunately, the position's already been filled. Right. How am I gonna eat? You know what I mean? And
Destroy the enemy.
yeah, so that was nice. Yeah, and I know exactly who took the position too, because when I did the interview, there was another lady there who was quite frankly a sweat. She was overly qualified for the position. She was like a lunch lady or whatever. She had been through the ringer a couple times, so like she was definitely qualified for that position 100%. I'm not saying she shouldn't have gotten the job. I'm just saying maybe she should have applied somewhere else where her skills could have been a little more, maybe like a Luby's, or like a buffet or something. Somewhere that probably could have been Chipotle, but yeah. So now all she did was take the job from me, and now I'm out. I'm not actually that salty about it. I'm a little salty about it because I needed that job. But you live and you learn, and you just apply somewhere else. But yeah, so that happened. It's whatever. I didn't want to do this. That was really what I was doing it for. But fine. Watch this. Bang! You even see that coming. Pause on. Whatever.
Get a UAV on grid.
Have y'all seen those videos? Or are y'all on Edit Talk? Whoever watches this, y'all on Edit Talk? I love Edit Talk.
If you have something to say,
so far.
you best
Oh,
say
you know what? I know exactly what I'm sorry. For all the MMA people out there who happen to watch this video, how do y'all feel about Jon Jones ducking Tom Aspinall? And yes, I did say ducking Tom Aspinall. That's exactly what he's doing. He's ducking Tom Aspinall. Let me tell you what.
Sniper's dead.
Now, I've only recently, or not recently, I've always been a fan of MMA, but it's only been recently, I wouldn't say like the past 3 years where I've truly like gotten into it and like looked it up and learned all the intricate details about it and such. And so I feel like I'm qualified to talk about it a little bit. And don't get me wrong, Jon Jones, he's a great fighter, even though he's a ped using, wife beating, cocaine using piece of shit, right? He's still a great fighter at the end of the day, and that has nothing to do with his fighting ability. So I don't hold that against him. The only reason why I bring it up is because all he talks about is his legacy and how he wants to be regarded as the GOAT. But how can the GOAT be somebody that's been caught cheating 3-4 times? And an argument that one of my friends brought up, and an argument that a lot of people bring up in my TikTok comments and everything, is that, oh, everybody is juiced up. I don't care about everybody. I don't care everybody calling themselves the GOAT. You know what I mean? I hear Jon Jones calling himself the GOAT. I hear him talking the most shit, saying that you can be anyone and everything, right? And so I'm like, okay, so why don't you fight Tom Aspinall? And it doesn't make any sense to me. And he wants to do like big legacy fights and everything. And you know what? Let me rewind. And that's okay. That's okay if he wants to chase legacy. That's okay if he wants to go down undefeated or whatever, right? My main issue is what's around his waist, the heavyweight title. The heavyweight title is around his waist, and he has an obligation as the champion to fight the number one contender. If I'm wrong, then please let me know. But he does have an obligation to fight the number one contender, which happens to be Tom Aspinall, who also is not only the number one contender, but the interim champ, who has defended the interim belt more than he has even defended his heavyweight title. Jon Jones won the belt in 23, and I think March of 23, and he hasn't defended it because he got hurt, and that's not his fault. I'm not mad at him for being hurt, but at the end of the day, he hasn't defended the title. The interim belt has been defended more than the actual title, and for that fact, and considering, let me slow down. And for that fact, considering that the interim belt has been defended more than the heavyweight title, that's an issue to me. That's an issue because I feel like the interim belt should not be defended more than the actual title. If you are the undisputed champion of the world, you should be defending the belt against weapons, right? Because you're the champion, you're supposed to be the best. But he doesn't act like he's the best. Oh, sorry. But he doesn't act like he's the best. Or he acts like he's the best, but he doesn't fight. But yeah, my main point is
Got their long gun.
hold on. Oh fuck. You guys suck. Okay. My main point is that Tom Aspinall is the interim heavyweight champion. And you are the undisputed champion. So therefore you have an obligation to unify the belts and so there's only one belt in the division. If he refuses to fight Tom Aspinall because Tom Aspinall hasn't done enough, or I thought I died because Tom Aspinall hasn't done enough, or his resume isn't good enough, which is false, by the way. I mean, Tom Aspinall has cleared out basically the entire heavyweight division of any notable names. He's cleared them all out. He's beat all the names are too complicated, so I don't bother memorizing them. But he's beat everyone. He beat is it Arlovsky? Is that it? Or fuck? I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I'll look it up. I'll look it up right now.
We're ahead, but stay alert. Marshall's people are no fools.
Smoke out.
Gosh. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so I just looked it up right now. He's beaten Prohashka, he's beaten Volkov, he's beaten Curtis Blades,
Area pacified.
and the only notable name that I can think of that he hasn't beaten is Cyril Gahn, who is actively ducking him, and that is a known fact. Cyril Gahn has denied fighting Tom Aspinall like I think 2-3 times maybe, and so that is a fact. He straight up ducked Tom Aspinall, so he's out of the fucking picture. I don't give a fuck. Don't even bring up his fucking name, right? And so at the end of the day, there's only one contender for Jon Jones to fight, and that is Tom Aspinall. And people like to say, Tom Aspinall, if it's not Tom Aspinall, it's somebody else. It's not somebody else. Who else is close to beating Jon Jones? Who? Cyril Gahn? No. Prohashka? No. Volkov? No. Like, nobody. Like, this is the fight to make. Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall. That is the fight to make. Not fucking Jon Jones and Alex Pineda. That doesn't make fucking sense. Jon Jones only wants that fight because it's an easy fight for him stylistically. And what else do you say? Their age, and Alex walks around at a similar weight at heavyweight. He walks around like 239, 240 something. That's what Daniel Cormier said. He corrected him in a video. But yeah, and even then that doesn't make any sense. My question is and what I keep asking people is what does beating Alex do for Jon's legacy than beating another heavyweight? Because the only reason why he went up to heavyweight, to my knowledge, is because he wanted to show that he's the greatest of all time by becoming a 2-division champ, right? And so he goes up to heavyweight. He fights for the belt, which was vacant, by the way. It wasn't even a title holder. Nobody. It was a vacant belt. He fought Cyril Gahn for it. Be fucking for real. And he beats him in round 1 in like a minute, 2 minutes or something like that. And he beats him bad. And then he gets hurt. And then he makes his fight with Stipe. And the Stipe fight, it's fine. The Stipe fight's fine. At the end of the day, it's fine. Because it was already set in contract and everything. So I'm not complaining. Hopefully it'll be a good fight. But Stipe's like 42. He's an old ass man. He got knocked out in his last fight. He's been fighting like 4 years. You know what I mean? But I saw some pictures of him. He looks good. But you have to wait till Saturday. But yeah. So back to my main point. What does facing Alex do for Jon's legacy? Or yeah, what does facing Alex do for Jon's legacy? What, he beat a light heavyweight who originally fought at middleweight? Like, you know, like he went up to heavyweight to fight more light heavyweights. And don't even get me started on the people he was fighting at light heavyweight. And that actually, let me rewind again. He said he didn't want to risk Tom Aspinall making a name off of him. What? Jon Jones, last time I remember, let's fast forward. Let's reverse it. Let's go back in time a little bit here. When you won the belt, you were like what? How old were you? 20 years old, right? like 23, 22 maybe. He was in his early 20s. Shogun Rua. Sorry. Shogun Rua was like fucking in his late 30s when he fought John. Which is exactly what John is in right now. They actually, John Jones and Shogun Rua might be the same age when they respectively when all this is like going on. Like that's crazy to me. They all gave you a service of letting you fight them. They didn't have to let you fight them. When John Jones fought for the belt, John Jones was, I believe, 60. He had barely had any fights in the UFC, and most of those, I can't remember the fucking John Jones was 6-0 when he fought Shogun for the belt. And so for John Jones to go and say that he doesn't want to let somebody make a name off of him, it's just quite disrespectful to everybody who let him make a name off them. You know what I mean? He fought Anthony Rumble Johnson, Shogun Rua, Rashad Evans. All those people, they were not out the door, but they were kind of old and almost out of their prime. And so for John Jones to sit on this fucking pedestal and be like, oh, you know, I'm not gonna let him make a name off of me. That's fucking ridiculous to me. Because it's like they let you do that, and so you kind of have an obligation to do the same. You know what I mean? Unless I'm crazy, let me know. But I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. And my only thing is that if John Jones were to vacate the belt, not only would it signify that he is truly 1000% done Tom, I wouldn't even complain anymore, because at that point, okay, you know, you've already vacated the belt. That literally leaves no reason for Tom to fight. And so I guess that's that. You can go make your little money fight with Alex and beat him in the first or second round by submission, because you know you won't stand with him. You know you won't. You have zero knockout power. You've never knocked out somebody a day in his life. And yeah, that's just how it is, I guess. But it's just sad to see, man. And you go on Twitter, somebody got to take that man's phone. There's no way he has a PR person or he's been PR trained or nothing. Unless he's trolling. If he's trolling, I'll come back to this video and I'll be like, you are a fucking idiot for saying all this. I really will, because I hope he's trolling. He wants to retire as the greatest of all time, with an undefeated record, blah blah blah. Even though it's not undefeated, because we all know Dominic Reyes beat him. But anyways, yeah, we all know Dominic Reyes beat him, and he has that loss due to the illegal elbows, which is fucking stupid, by the way, on his part, because he's considered to be one of the smartest fighters of all time, and you're telling me you didn't know you can do a 12-6 elbow? Right? I'm not falling for that shit. Everybody else is blinded by that shit. I'm not falling for that shit. I knew you couldn't do those stupid ass fucking elbows. You did that shit anyway. He's a known cheater, and that's also why I'm so confused why people consider him the GOAT. It doesn't matter if people think other people are cheating. You were caught cheating, you know? He was caught on beats 2-3 times. He was caught on cocaine. He was hiding from the people who drug test you. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense for people to be like, oh, you know, he's the GOAT. How is he the GOAT? He's a fucking cheater. You can go on YouTube and look up eye-poking compilations of him. If you go back to that Dominic Reyes fight, you'll go and see him fighting for his life. Dominic Reyes trying not to get fucking eye-poked by John Jones, because that's what he does. He's the fucking cheater. And I understand John Jones likes to win. I understand winning. Trust me. As I do this YouTube stuff more, y'all are gonna see that I hate fucking losing. I can't stand this shit, right? But at the same time, it gets to a point where you're like, okay, you gotta do it right. You know, you can't consider yourself the GOAT and be cheating. That just doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, John Jones just needs to fight Conor to really submit his, at least in my eyes, because that's what he cares about, right? It's not what I care about. If John Jones was just a regular UFC fighter, matter of fact, if John Jones was just a regular person whose ego was somehow not higher than everyone else's, and he didn't act like he was the greatest of all time while actively judging somebody who could beat him, who has the potential to beat him, I don't like if John Jones and if John Jones and Tom Aspinall were to go one-on-one right now, who would win? I couldn't tell you who. I would root for Tom because I'm an official John Jones hater. I'm on the hate train. I'll say it. He's been living in my head rent-free for like 3 days now. I'll be upfront and I'll say it. I'm not going to sit here and say it. But I know y'all saw that fucking. Y'all see that? Y'all see how I bounced it off the fucking edge of the fence? But yeah, you know, I'm a hater till I die. But I don't know who would win, because at the end of the day, past the peas, past all the eye poking and everything, he still has the skills, you know. That never goes away, no matter how much you cheat. You can cheat all you want, use the peas or whatever, but you still gotta have the skills to back it up, and he had the skills. Does that make him the greatest of all time, though? No, not even fucking close, because at the end of the day, you're still a cheater, right?
Losing B.
But yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of that whole situation? Are y'all on John Jones' side? Y'all on Tom Aspinall's side? Are y'all in the middle and just don't give a fuck and just want to see John fight? Let me know. And before I was, and this is, I didn't even really think John was ducking Tom at first either, up until that interview he dropped with Kevin Iole, and he said everything and all his recent tweets about it and everything. And then I'm like, oh wow, he's actually kind of ducking me, you know. But I didn't originally think that he was ducking me at first. I was like, yeah, you know, he's old, he gotta do what he gotta do, you know. But now it's like, okay, after you fight Stipe, and you said that you were done, but now you say you got 2-3 more fights in you. If you really still want to hold the belt, you might as well fight Tom Aspinall and unify the belts. It doesn't make any sense not to fight Tom Aspinall. But yeah, that's my rant for today, guys. I thank y'all for listening to me. Y'all are the best.